The days are getting longer, the tractors are getting bigger, the fields are getting wider. Or is that Randy? I don't know. We should probably lay off the taco about. Either way, this is episode 66 of Elk Mountain!
What's going on, gang? Another day on the farm. We're in June already, and as you might have seen at the end of last video, we didn't stop the work. We kept on rolling through and decided, why not roll the field, get rid of the lease on that piece of equipment we've had hanging around for so long. And yeah, we have lots to do today, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to start off by just hopping into our smaller tractor here, putting on those narrow tires, and as much as I would like to get a weeder of some sort, I think just in the essence of saving time and using what we have available right now, we're going to use this guy and just spray our cornfield, get rid of all the weeds in there nice and early while we can, and then it shouldn't be an issue, and hopefully in the future we can look forward to doing other stuff and just dealing with it in a little bit more natural ways without the use of chemicals. Alright, we got those bad narrow tires thrown on. They're not bad, bad boys. They're bad boys, bad Nellies. Get them thrown on. They look good. This is what we originally bought the tractor for, so it makes sense. I don't think we still have another tractor that has narrow tires as an option. They're all kind of unique tractors in that sense, but hey, they're pretty cool nonetheless. I think we should be able to get away. We got like 2/3 of a tank in here, and I think that should be enough for our whole field. It's not the heaviest of units, so I think we might sneak in at the back way and just get the farmhand started off there. I don't know, we haven't really set them free too much to just do their own thing on that field, so I'm not sure how they will do if we don't do a headland pass for them. But I think if we just did the top and bottom, that might be the best, and then they can just kind of do the strips themselves. But of course we'll have to get up and down, so we may as well do that anyways. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We made it through. We'll get it opened up. Our lovely corn. And yeah, there's not weeds everywhere. I am curious to know what makes them not be in certain areas. Like, is that just where we've gone over with the tractor? Because it seems pretty sporadic, and you know, almost in lanes, right? Like as if that's where we did go over previously. So I don't know if anyone's got some info on why they appear the way they do, you know, let me know. Drop a comment down below. I'd love to find out. But yeah, these row crop tires coming in is so useful, especially when you're doing corn. That's when you really notice how useful they are. You know, you just get in between all those rows. It's looking pretty good. So we've gotten pretty much 2 headland passes. We did miss a little spot there, but not the biggest. We set the farmhand off to get done with spraying the field. It shouldn't take them too long, I don't think. And that's going to give us some time to start working on our grass field here. So, looks like despite this being a big tractor, it's like kind of long and narrow. It's not really short with like massive, huge tires on it compared. So it looks like we are able to actually squeak in and out of here a little bit easier than with some other tractors that struggle to fit underneath this shed. So that's awesome. And yeah, we got a lot of mowing to get done today. Thankfully, the cows are pretty much good to go. Wouldn't hurt to give them a little bit of feed near the end of the day, but for now, they should be fine. And I'm so used to starting our grass field right here, but we have so much more now that we've combined both our fields. This is our first cut in all of this, so we're going to get that done. And then we're going to ted it really quick, and then we're going to let it dry out just a little bit. Or maybe we'll just let it dry out and then we'll ted it. Who knows? We'll see. But we got to get this grass done, and we got rollers, so I would like to get those everything done so that we can pretty much get the field rolled up and looking good as can be. So everything's turned on, dropped down, and we're gonna send it. Hopefully this doesn't take us too long. This is a big tractor. It's got lots of power. No problem with these mowers. And you can see it's just absolutely some nice, thick, juicy green grass. Let's get it done. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. That didn't take us too long, and it's so nice to see a big, huge field of grass. It feels right. Before, it felt limited, it felt small, and it felt like we were just kind of getting by. But now, we're laughing. So, there is a couple little tiny missed spots, but all in all, I don't know if it's worth it to go get them. We've got so much to do. That's why I didn't kind of do the extra meadow outside, is we have so much more actual nice cut grass to deal with. So we'll get these guys folded up, and I suppose we do have that little teddy boy to deal with. I don't know if he's worth upgrading. Maybe now that we have a bigger field, he probably could be. So we could maybe kind of go to the store with him if we wanted to. See if there's anything better. If not, not the end of the world. I guess we want to drop off the one on the back first. That would make the most sense. And rip around in this guy. And you know what? This guy's been great for mowing, and he can actually do baling as well. So, you know, normally we do it with the other tractor, but since it was occupied with herbicide, we had to use this guy. So, not too bad. I will take it. This tedder, though, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, do you really need a new one? I don't know. This does unfold. It's pretty big when it's unfolded, which is great. So, you know, I'm torn. I think maybe we will give it a shot with this one, and next time we'll see how it goes. And, you know, give us a little time to look at the store, see what other options there are, stuff like that. Our saplings are coming along just fine, but still very small. Alright, well, I think we might do kind of our usual headland passes and then let the farmhand deal with the rest. I'm pretty sure they're done with spraying down that other field, so we can go pick up that other tractor, go check out some new stuff on the other side of the ranch, maybe head over to the store, see what's going on there. But yeah, I mean, as long as this field is getting dealt with, that is the priority. It would be nice to let this stuff dry out just a little bit before we rode it all up and baled it. That way it doesn't have too much moisture in it and doesn't want to combust on us later when we put it all away. That would not be good. So we'll get this part done, let the farmhand deal with the rest so we can continue on with some other stuff. And, you know, each time I use this tedder, I feel like I talked smack about it before, and then I start using it, and I'm like, you know what? It's actually kind of nice. Like, it's a great width. You know, it can fit at least the full width of what our mower can do. It goes pretty quickly, and it doesn't have, like, it doesn't have a wheel, so it just attaches directly to the 3-point attacher on the back of the tractor, which lets you kind of just rip around with it, and it controls the same way as if you're just steering your tractor, so you don't have to think about, you know, driving a trailer around or anything of that nature. So, I mean, all in all, it is pretty good. Got a couple passes of that area done. We'll just scoop up these little mist bits and go along the edge, do the top half as well, and then send off the farmhand. Well, the farmhand's off, and of course they immediately missed a little bit, but hey, what can you do? That's kind of why I dealt with this area as well, because it's just a little bit of a headache with that corner, getting them to kind of stay straight. So, we will head over, probably take the truck, maybe, over to the store? Why not? Well, you know, I decided if we're heading over to the store, we got to make good use of our time, and we should bring our bale trailer over. We're actually going to get it loaded back up with those grass bales. The bales were on the gooseneck, I guess, before. We didn't have this trailer, but now that we do, yeah, we're going to get it loaded up because we have a use for these grass bales finally. I mean, we don't actually have sheep yet, but we have a pen, and I'm pretty sure it's finished getting put up. I mean, not really too many materials, but yeah, we got some grass just for that, so we're going to hop in the telehandler, put all those bales on there, and we should be good to go.
Did you see that sick save? Because that was unreal. Oh my gosh, wow. That's impressive compared to what we used to do. That's looking pretty good, and I guess... Alright, we can, I don't know, we can probably just head on over here. Jeez, that shed's looking awfully empty nowadays. But this spot is just so good for the telehandler. Alright. Let's head on over. Check out our new sheep pen, stuff like that. Looks like they're nearly done too, which is great. Gives it lots of time to just soak up some of that sun and dry out. I will take it. Looking like our pathway down to our syrup is starting to get grown over just a little bit, but we go through here quite often, so this area is looking pretty good. Same with this cornfield. I'm gonna take it. Crazy to think that this was cotton just not too long ago. So, where are we gonna put these bales, I wonder? No, I don't wonder. We've thought about this, so we can either put them underneath, but that's not gonna be too good because these bales are pretty large. So, this is kind of what we got going on over here, you know. We got another one of these shelters kind of sheds put in, you know, pretty much it's just all wood, lumber, stuff like that. So it's not too bad. We do have lots of it, so it's really not too much of an expense for us. But just some labor costs, which happy to pay. So it's about $12,000 for this guy. And then, yeah, we got another windmill put in there, which just kind of pumps up our water into here for filling up our sheep, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure this is where the water goes in. At least it looks like that where it would go. And then, yeah, so this can hold up to 80 sheep, which is kind of cool. Pretty sure we can put our food in here. And then, I don't know what this building's for. For shearing? Shearing sheep? Do we shear the sheep? I'm assuming this is probably where we drop off our animals. It looks like. That looks like a nice little entry ramp to get off there, and then they're guided into the pen. So that is awesome. And that would make me think that this is where we get our wool. So that's pretty cool. I guess the tough part is going to be getting around to here. We might have to make the path a little bit better.
do some little bit more landscaping. But, what can you do? For now, that'll do just fine. And as far as unloading the bales go, we've got the Bobcat up there with our new tracks, but I don't think we've got a bale fork for it, so I think we'll probably have to go buy one of those when we're at the store. So we're going to leave this whole trailer here for now, and then we can unload these after with the Bobcat, and of course we'll try and put some in the sheep pen for them. That way they're good to go. So now they have food and water, which is amazing, and I don't know what I was trying to achieve here. So we're going to back it up a little bit. And attempt the same thing? No, Randy. And you're not going to make that corner. This truck is massive. It's massive. It's honestly, it's really big. I kind of miss our old truck. It was, I mean, I really like this one, but our old one too. It was great. So, I don't know the best place to put this guy. Maybe we'll just leave it right there for now. That'll have to do. And we're going to head off to the store, which is wonderful. We also did just make a couple other adjustments to our entrance here. I think this iteration hopefully will last. But yeah, as you can see, we just kind of pushed it back a little bit to give a little bit more room to get a truck in through here. And then just for people, if they want to pull in, get some maple syrup. And then, of course, our gate to our field over there. And yeah, a whole bunch of honeybees. We put in 2 more. This cost us like another $25,000. But I thought these 2 looked better than just the one big one. So what can you do? And of course it should help with some of our crops yield there. So all in all, pretty good. And alright, so we'll hop back in the fence. I'm hoping it's easier to get trucks and trailers through here now. And we have a cool sign there as well. We'd love to see that. People know you're at the Elk Mountain Ranch. Alright, nothing too interesting at the store today, but we got what we came for, which is a little water trailer. So we got another one, not quite the same as our other one. This one can hold a little bit more capacity wise, so that is that's pretty nice, and it was pretty cheap too. I think only like $4,000, maybe 6. I don't even know. We had a bunch of money. We had like $400,000 yesterday, and we're down to like $162,000. You know, I can name a few things we spent that money on, but all in all, it's like it just wants to disappear on us. But it's probably why we don't know how much we spend on things like water tankers. Yeah, so anyways, $4,000 to $6,000 around there, and we did get a bale fork as well for our Bobcat. Bobcat bale fork. So much easier coming into the ranch there. You'll love to see that. So, I feel like if we go the other way, it might actually be a little bit easier. Yeah, and we'll probably have to be moving. Yeah, see, this is where the truck can do this in an empty trailer, but yeah, we'll definitely have to landscape that, because 4x4ing is not the play. So, we're going to leave that guy right there. He can get filled up. We'll go drop this off to the Bobcat. Or you know what? No. Maybe the Bobcat can come out to us, alright? Come here, kitty kitty. Oh yeah. Looking good with the tracks on this guy. You'll love to see it. And of course, you know what? I could have done it with just the pallet forks, I know. But it just doesn't feel right, okay? It feels so much better with the actual proper implements for the proper job, you know what I'm saying? Much as this is going to be mega inconvenient, I don't think this guy's going to fit in here. But we could just do that. See you later. Alright, well, if I forget where my pallet fork is, please remind me which door it is, okay? Alright. Alright. So, oh my gosh. If the first thing we do is crash on our tracks, that's a bit ridiculous, but they should allow us to be a little bit more stable. Okay, and this is the other thing I was worried about. It not being strong enough to carry multiple bales. Wow, we just created a timber. We can't even carry one bale. Unreal. So, I don't know, maybe, just maybe. I mean, eventually we can get just new equipment, more equipment, or if stuff pops up on sale, that's always a good option as well. I never noticed there was only one post in the middle there. Interesting. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Doesn't really matter that stuff fell over because we can only get one at a time. Alright. Ammo. And we'll keep it low to the ground as we can and we'll just be alright. Doing one bale at a time. But yeah, in the future, as I was saying, it'd be nice to have some other implements. I'm thinking we could, if we really wanted to, use like the telehandler or something like that over here, and the wheel loader. Oh, a little bit more for hay and just loading stuff up over there. But, oh, yeah, maybe? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. That was distracting me. Anyways, yeah, we could use the wheel loader over there a little bit more, but it is the one of the two that would have to stay over there, of course, because it can do all the trees and stuff like that. The telehandler can as well, but it's just not nearly as efficient. And the one thing with the bales stacked up as high as they are, I mean, we would either need to take down like 4 bales at a time with the telehandler, or the wheel loader rather, or we would just need to not stack them up that high, but they already are, so yeah, that's kind of a problem, and a reason to keep both of them over there. So we might ponder that, and hopefully we can get like a small used like little Manitou or something like that. That'd be awesome, you know, a little telehandler or something like that over here. Alright, well, this guy should be more than full now. So, bring him on over here, hopefully, if we did it right. Alright, we did manage to get a little bit in there, but it was having an issue for some reason. Maybe it's because there's no actual sheep in there just yet. I'm not 100% sure, but I suppose we could test that by trying to put some food in. Does it let us give them a bale of grass? That's, if it does, then something's goofy with the water. If it doesn't, then I think we just need to actually have sheep in there, which is not a problem. Not a problem at all. Yeah, and this is, of course, where you would give them food. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it there, and we'll have to go get some sheep to kind of put this tree here. Yeah, we'll have to go get some sheep to kind of continue on this adventure. For now, we should probably bring this back to the other side of the yard for some bales. Alright, I guess we can just leave this something here like that. And hey, oh gosh, looking at the size of this field, it's like, do we put our money towards an auto loader? And this is kind of just a transport one. I don't exactly know. Geez. But we definitely can afford it. So, I think for now we'll just pull up here. And looks like they're all done making hay. So that is awesome. We can go row this up. Alright, we got this guy up and running. So we'll turn it on. I suppose now it's up and running. Before it was just up or out, I guess. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, okay. We'll get the headland done. Farmhand still eager. He needs to make a paycheck, so he asked if he could row it up for us. I said, hey, you know what? Why not? We got lots of stuff to do. You know, we still don't have sheep, but we're looking at getting that done. And the more we're doing that, the more that takes away from us getting this grass work done. But it does need to, of course, get done. And yeah, even, hey, an auto load trailer. How cool would that be? Maybe even go buy a Manitou. I don't think we could buy both. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, we got lots of stuff to do besides just this grass field. So, I think we probably could have gotten away with without doing this third strip. But either way, we did it. Oh gosh, it looks like it didn't like mixing with that grass. I hope it doesn't get rid of everything we have in these areas where we do have the grass. That would not be cool, game. I suppose we don't need to do a big turnaround. We can just make sure our left side gets over this one, and we'll head down to, oh my gosh, the bottom. This guy, Oversteer King. Alright, they are off, and you know what? I think we got enough done that it might be worth our time to just follow behind with the Fed, do all the headland, and kind of, yeah, just get to bailing alongside with them. The faster that's done, the faster we can kind of focus on our sheep. Well, I guess there's no point in doing the headland because they want to absolutely just send it right through it. I guess they still are like, hey, there's grass there. But, yeah, really, it's just messing us up. What? Okay. I thought you would keep going. Are you gonna... You're gonna redo that swath? Interesting use of time and diesel. What's going on? I'm in your way? What are you doing? Oh no. I think maybe doing the headland messed them up. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am. Alright, we got them to stop. They're just going to wait for us to do the headland area, and then they'll continue on. We got the top part done, so it wasn't really an issue there. But yeah, they definitely... They did not know how to process that at all. They were like, do we go back the other way now? I don't... Where's the rest of the field? Interesting choice, but we won't judge. Look at them. They're just hanging out over there. Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll get this done pretty quick, and we're getting a fair bit of bales. Oh, that's going to block them. They're going to be blocked by an object. That's alright. We'll get them pushed out of the way with the tractors, something like that, because we don't want them to have any more issues. Not the best approach angle on that one, but hey, we actually did better than I thought. I have no idea how many bales we're going to get, but I feel like we're going to get a lot. Like a lot. We have already a lot just from the headland area, and I feel like both the kind of headland areas that we've done so far are pretty much equivalent to one of our fields before. Maybe not quite. Maybe half of one of those fields. So, that's pretty good. I think we'll clean up this little mess that they created. But, yeah, how many bales do you think we're going to get? I think definitely upwards of 30. Like, maybe even 40. So, we'll see. Alright, we can probably let them loose back on our field now that this is all kind of cleaned up. And we can kind of continue on. I'm not going to be able to get this whole thing. We'll get it at another pass. So, alright, we'll go let them know. Once again, we are racing, and yeah, I mean, no doubt they have the advantage there. Windrowing doesn't really take too much power. Well, the farmhand was trying to be a good guy and drive the tractor back into the yard, but unfortunately he encountered a bale. Completely lost everything he knew and just stopped. I don't know. What's he doing? Like, okay. Alright, guy. I see what you're doing. Play the long game with his hours, you know what I mean? So, we do have this one little patch that's probably worth picking up. We got lots of patches, I know. Lots of little missed spots. But, hey, that is kind of a product of Juicy Swaths. That means we got lots of product that we were scooping up. All in all, I don't know if it's going to be another bale. Oh, boy. We got one coming at us right there. We're just gonna push on right through it. That's a nice thing with these double tires. It kind of keeps it a little bit even. All right. Cool. Okay, I think that's good. All right, and we're gonna drop it off, unload these guys, another 2 in the tank, and we can get her folded up. Awesome. So I'm thinking, probably in the interest of time, we got to get an auto load trailer and start doing that ASAP so that the farmhand can roll, because yeah, we don't get time to be rolling around and picking everything up ourselves. You know what? Normally we drive through the proper way, but this time you can go that way. Thank you, baler. How many bales did we even get? I have no earthly idea, but it looks like a lot, that is for sure. So we will toss this guy on there. Does it need to get rolled the same day? I don't know. For some reason I feel like it does, but at the same time it'd be really nice if it doesn't have to be. Alright, we're kind of just getting the yard cleaned up for the evening. We never ended up bringing this tractor back over, so we're doing that real quick. And kind of just thinking, yeah, we definitely don't have time to pick up the bales and roll out the field. Like, there's not enough time in the day. It's already like 7 o'clock, which is pretty rough. I mean, that leaves us like maybe an hour, a little bit more of sunlight, which is going to go by pretty quickly. So, I think, you know, we might have to just leave that for next month. It's kind of rough, but the way it goes, you know, we can pick up all of our bales, and then we don't necessarily need an auto load trailer if we're doing it, but of course we can look into that. Hopefully maybe something will pop up on sale. You never know. That would be pretty amazing. But for now, we're gonna run into our hitch there, bang it the other way, like a little switch gate, and then we can park our sprayer here. So that's all looking pretty good, and we can, I guess, bring this guy back into here and eventually put on its other tires. I don't know if we will tonight, but it'd be cool to see most of our tractors in here. It's not often that they are when it's busy season, so that's looking pretty good. Get that closed again, and yeah, just look at this absolute monster in comparison. You know, I feel like this is definitely one that, you know, big jobs only, for sure. Alright, so I think, like I said, we're gonna do the rest of that grass work probably, yeah, definitely tomorrow. Not probably, we will definitely get it done tomorrow. But for now, I think we'll probably just go get our sheep. Why not, right? I think really quick, we are going to fill up our chicken feed because they're starting to run low. I think next month they might actually be completely out if we don't fill them up. Luckily, we got our gator here who does a fine job at plenty of things. One of them seems to be doing the chickens because we can't afford to have a tractor just sitting over there full time, so not really a worry, but yeah, that's a nice quick job we can get done before the sun goes down, and then probably go get a couple of sheep. Well, whatever fits in the trailer is probably what we'll go with for now. And okay, alright, we bumped a little bit of seed out of there. I see you, okay. Oh no, I bumped it out of the way. Alright, we're looking good. Looking good. Lots of feed. Lots of feed. We have so many things to do. There's just genuinely not enough time. And I'm almost thinking it might be at the point to put on months that are 2 days long. I don't know. just that way we're not rushing through everything as much. I like to just get stuff done, and I like to get it done right if we can. But of course, sometimes it's a little bit tough. We had to roll out that field yesterday after so we could return and not pay on another lease, but that's something I could show you guys, unfortunately. And just, I like showing all the work, you know, like that's what we're here for. So we'll get this tipped up, and then we can hop in our Mack truck. I would love to get another semi-truck. This one, it's great. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's got so many hours on it. It breaks down pretty quickly, and when it does that, it just can't really be pulling loads at their full capacity sometimes, which is kind of tough. So yeah, I'd like to get another one. We'll probably keep this one. It's got so many hours on it, it's not going to be worth anything much to the farm store. So is what it is. Guess we should turn the gator off. And yeah, let's go pick up some sheep, see how that goes, see how expensive it is. And no problem now if we can get this out of here with... Oh boy. Well, now we're in a pickle, Randy. Okay. We're gonna go this way. I don't think we're gonna go... Oh, you know what? There's nothing in here. We got nothing to lose, folks. We're gonna go this way. Oh yeah, we are. Oh, the sun's going down. We're totally almost falling off the bridge, but we're a long trailer, so we're fine. So we're fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is like our first year in here, you know? It's like we just got to get over these super sketchy bridges. We only really remedied that like a month or two ago. Maybe even last month. I don't know. Maybe even this month. I don't know. There's been so much work that's been done. It's pretty wild. But yeah, we should definitely turn the lights on. And remember that our gate is not open. The gate is not open, so we cannot just... We got to hit the brakes. We got to slow down. We gotta open up the gate, because that would not have been cool. Probably why our truck breaks down so much, running into gates and stuff. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea how much we can fit in the trailer for sheep, but what kind of sheep do we want? Black wool? Swiss black brown. Black brown. Landris of Bentheim. Steinschaff. I don't know. I kind of want some Steinschaff. How about you? I don't know. They're all cool, honestly. 50. We can fit 50 in this trailer? That's bonkers, man. We can only fit 80 in our pen, so I think maybe we'll just get 40? 20 grand. Not cheap, but we can afford it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're committing. Cool. Alright, that's a lot of animals to care for, but of course we have a lot more grass to be working with, so that's awesome. And of course, yeah, we got all those bales made. We have 31, by the way, so I was pretty close when I said 30. Hopeful for 40, but yeah, there you go, 31 bales. We'll see how far that lasts us. We still have lots of other ones, though, so I think we can probably afford to make our next one grass for these sheepy boys. And then I think we're pretty well stocked up after that, so any more we make this season will just be stuff to sell, so that's awesome. Because, of course, we do have a ton of silage to make with that corn in a few months' time. Because, yeah, we gotta cut that down before it fully grows into corn, so, yeah. There you go. Will be an interesting turn into the ranch. I guess we'll see if this new trailer, or this new setup, works for us. We're going to go wide. I should have gone wider, honestly. I don't know why I didn't. We got to go really wide here. Oh, come on. I made that. I made that. I made that corner. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So good. Alright, cool. That's actually looking pretty good. There's more room here than I initially thought. Wow, we're actually kind of nailing that. right into the ramp. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, Bill. Right there. Nailed it. 40 Landris of Bentheim. Let's do it. Move it into the husbandry. Yeah, we can fit 80 in there. That's why we got 40. Looking good. They'll start producing for us. Hopefully right away. Of course, we do need to make sure they have food and vata. So that is the other thing, too. As much as I would like to leave this trailer here, it's kind of going to get stuck if we aren't moving away all of our wool, which I guess we do have a bobcat to do that kind of stuff, so not the end of the world. I think if we just straighten it out a little bit, that way we can get out of here a little bit easier. And we do want to. That'll be fine. We can maybe just leave the truck here for the night if we're able to get everything else filled up with stuff we have around the farm. Alright. Hopefully they can take some food and water now. Alright, well, look at all those lammy boys in there. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, it's taking the grass. For a moment I thought we were doing something critically wrong. I was having a little bit of a heart attack. But what can you do? And the nice thing is, these guys take grass and they take hay. So, since we just made a bunch of hay, we should be more than fine on food for these guys. But of course it is kind of nice to give them a little bit of grass too. And a little bit of a mix. It's a little bit less work, honestly, than making hay all the time. So, I have a feeling these guys are going to take a lot of grass. I mean, this is 40 sheeps. How much grass do they eat? Yeah, no, we can't do that. We're definitely going to need something other than the bobcat to be feeding these guys. And as long as it can carry 2 bales, I think we'll be good. These bales are about 1 ton each, which we want to carry 2. Oh, is that all they're going to take? Oh, wonderful. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll leave this one here for the morning, and they can... We'll see if it's gone. I have a feeling it will be. And we don't have our truck here to give them water. I don't think our trailer can hook up to the bobcat, but that would be nice if this did have a little hitchy poop on it. Oh, I thought it did for a second, but it was just the debate. But yeah, I think something like a telehandler would be able to grab our water guy, no problem. Or even our John Deere Gator, but that's not good enough. So, well, yeah. The water we did have in there, pretty much gone. So, we're going to need to just do that and then call it a night. Alright, we got them all dealt with, and oh my, they're just so cute laying down, going to sleep. I guess it is pretty late. But, hey, what can you do? It's a nice little moonlit night, and we're looking good. So cute. Little sheepy boys. Wow. That's a great place to end this episode. We've got them fed. We've got them watered. They're going to be producing for us 40 sheep. How amazing is that? We've gotten so much done. I feel like the ranch has just absolutely started to explode after we've gotten all of our debt paid off. You'll love to see that. So, I suppose we might need a little extra track behind back there, because we quite often are going to be scooting around that angle if we're coming at it this way. I suppose maybe not, but I kind of just wanted to take the back way. And we're going to have to throw on the brakes and really test them so we don't send ourselves off into Zawata. So that's looking pretty good. And same thing here. Alright, well, lots more on the agenda for tomorrow. Got to finish up our grass work in that field. Maybe try and get some more fertilizer down if we can. And also, I think we might have some other surprises. Those vintage machines that we found in the bush, I think they're almost ready and fully restored. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me. That's going to be it for this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.